Hip-hop since 1987.com. Log on.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Teyana Taylor, chilling here with hip-hop since 1987.com. You already know what it is. We in the building.
It's your boy E-Money with Teyana Taylor. Get right into it. Your first project is called From a Planet Called Harlem. You always said growing up in Harlem is different than anywhere else. Can you let your fans know what was it like growing up in Harlem and how did those experiences shape who you are and where you are now?
I mean, you know, Harlem is just, that's why I call it From a Planet Called Harlem, because we're just on a whole other planet. And, you know, Harlem's a little bit of a big stage. You know, I just feel like it's a big runway as far as the way people dress or just the swag. It's just so chill, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that's so, like, swaggy. You know, you ain't really got to describe it in too many words. It's just swaggy, too cool for school. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool kids.
Now, with the success of A$AP Rocky, I know it feels good seeing other cats from Harlem come out. Okay. This last year, we've seen you resurge one of the most popular looks of 2012. TLC and Aaliyah kind of pioneered the cute tomboy look, but you definitely resurged it and made it your own. How does it feel to be such a fashion icon?
It feels great. It's like really exciting. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's what I love to do. I love to dress. I love to style. But I never really, like, I don't lay anything out. I gotta just let it happen and just throw it on and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people could just be styled and it not be authentic. You know, so that's my biggest thing because I'm passionate about fashion and the way I dress. And, you know, some people's passionate, some people's authentic, some people styled and don't really know what's in it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I love it. You know, I'm very humbled. I think it's good. I mean, I would never sit there and be like, oh, I'm a fashion icon, you know. So, you know, it's a pleasure and, you know, honor to hear that from other people, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely don't know what I say that. I just dress and do what I do, you know?
Okay. Now, we see you've collaborated with Adidas on the Harlem GLC. For the people out there like myself, when are they dropping? Where are they dropping? Because I need a pair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they dropped February 16th, All-Star Weekend. Yes, I'm going to launch them in Houston. And it's going to be released everywhere. Yeah, and it's also for pre-order in like 2 days, January 1st.
Okay. All right. Now, how does it make you feel when you see other cats like Trinidad James and a few other celebrities tweeting you like, yo, I need a pair of those things? You know, how does that make you feel?
It feels good. It feels good because, you know, it's a woman's sneaker, but, you know, I have my biggest fan base. Of course, it's girls, but my bigger fan base is like guys and sneakerheads and, you know, guys who love sneakers and sports. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know, when I first got with Adidas, they had this idea for a woman's sneaker. And I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? But it was kind of like, you know, already like pre-designed. And, well, not pre-designed, but like the shape of the sneaker. Like, 'cause you know, it used to be a sneaker. When the sock used to come into it. So they showed the sneaker, you know what I'm saying? They showed me the old sneaker. And I just put my own to it. I didn't want it to be a sock. I wanted it to be one solid sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Just different visions that me and the creative team came up with. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got the chance to sit down and, you know, do three-way calls, conference calls, and really, you know, discuss what we wanted to do with the sneaker. And I'm happy that I was really able to be involved because, you know, a lot of artists are not really involved in their stuff and their projects. And, you know, I'm very passionate about everything that I do, whether it's designing, singing, rapping, dancing, whatever, but especially kicks, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I kind of feel bad that they don't come in big sizes. I think the biggest size is like a 12 in women's. So, you know, it's an honor that both guys and girls, you know, like the sneaker. However, the next one is going to be really dope because I got some really dope masculine colors, you know, because, I mean, I'm not even a girly girl. So, you know, when I see the choice of color, I was like, you know what I'm saying? But then it also works because us females don't have any sneakers. You know, we're constantly in LeBrons, we're constantly in J's. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like us women, we needed a basketball sneaker that we could wear. So now when you release men's sneakers and it's like, oh, I don't come in our size, I only come in a size 7 and up, that's how I want the guys to feel. Nope. If you like a size 9, like 7, 8, 9, 10, you lucky. because every woman's size is just 2 sizes up. So if you're like a 10 in men, you'll be a 12 in women. So hopefully if your sneaker size is 2 sizes smaller, then you're good. But if you are 12 in men's, it's probably a wrap.
I think I might be able to squeeze my foot in that.
I mean, but they are cut pretty big, so you never know. You might have to do the struggle. You know, some people just get the Instagram picture and then you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all that matters. Like, now you don't even gotta wear it. You just gotta show that you have it, put it on the grams, and you Gucci.
Okay. Now, you said you're dropping more colorways. Can we expect any other Teyana Taylor collaboration with any other brands? Any other pieces inspired by you? Maybe clothing?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a what do you call it? I'm a very loyal collaborator. You know what I'm saying? So right now, you know, working with Adidas with the short-term deal with the sneaker, because I'm releasing 2 sneakers with them. So right now, my mind hasn't really been anywhere else but with Adidas because they've been very good to me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they make this happen really quick. You know, they made it happen in the 4th quarter. So you know, I'm really excited about that. And you know, once the contract is up, then yeah, I will be, you know, working with, you know, whatever, you know, comes my way, and I feel like it's a good opportunity. But as far as now, nothing else as far as sneakers are really on my mind. You know, of course I'm still allowed to wear, you know, sneakers as I'm strictly designing, but as far as me collaborating with another sneaker company or anything, it's not going to happen anytime soon. It's not going to happen until, you know, my contract is up with, you know, with Adidas, and they've been wonderful to me, like super wonderful. And I'm so excited to work with them because, you know, I've been rocking a lot of sneakers, you know, for a long time, and Adidas was like, they was the one that said, that reached out and made it happen. You know, people will tell you that, oh, let's work, but then when things don't work out, I mean, well, when it's time to work, you know, things, it's just the timing with everything. And Adidas was really ready, and they believed in me enough to do this sneaker. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I know it's kind of awkward because everybody's like, well, you know, she wears, I mean, she doing the sneaker with Adidas, but she always wear Jordan, and she always wear that. I'm a sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is very aware of that. So why wouldn't a sneaker label reach out to me to design a sneaker? You know what I'm saying? And Adidas is very aware of that. My mom, Jordan game and Nike game, Adidas game is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the game of it, you know. But it's also about respect and loyalty. You know, like when it's time for my sneaker to drop, yes, I will be in my sneaker because my sneaker is making money and Adidas is writing a check, you know what I'm saying? So until then, I'm rolling with Adidas, you know what I'm saying? But I still rock, you know, my J's, my LeBrons, my Converse, you know what I'm saying? Like my Under Armour, I still rock, you know, I rock what matches me. I only have one sneaker with Adidas, so I can't wear the same pair of sneakers every single day. So, you know, and they respect that and they understand that, and that's what I love about Adidas, because they're just they just want to make good collaborations. You know what I'm saying? And if they believe in your talent, then they just want to work with you. So, you know, anybody who feel like I don't deserve my sneaker, I mean, I guess you can eat my shorts because I got them. They hair, the buzz around them is crazy, and you know they're gonna pop regardless. And at the end of the day, whether you have out a ton of music or whether you have out one song, that has nothing to do with a talent of designing a sneaker. However, I have a mixtape out, I have YouTube videos out. You know what I'm saying? But people don't ever want to see a positive. But let me be somewhere probably talking smack or getting into it with somebody, then it's the first thing on every internet. But then just like the day before yesterday, I just put out a video of me singing live. No beat, no nothing. At rehearsal, lay back in the chair singing, and I haven't seen it on one blog yet because it actually sounds good. You know what I'm saying? But let me get into something that's probably not even true, and then be on the blog the next day. So clearly we see how things work. So, you know, I feel like I deserve a sneaker. Adidas feel like I deserve a sneaker. This has nothing to do with talentless artists, has nothing to do with music, it has nothing to do with any of that. Clearly, I did something right, and that's all that matters. And, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? So, we gonna see what these sneakers do and we'll be fine.
Well, I think the rest of the fashion world will agree you definitely deserve your own sneaker.
Yeah, thank you. They do, but that was just some stuff that I felt like I needed to clear up, because you know I am very sociable. You know, I do interact with my supporters and my fans, and you know, different things like that. So you have artists that don't read comments at all. You have artists that barely look at their tweets. You know what I'm saying? I love interacting with my people, so I see, of course, way more positive than negative. But I must point out the positive. I must point out the negative as I have the chance because, you know, it's like, you know, people, I'm human, you know what I'm saying, and I have feelings as well. And I'm very passionate, and I sat in that office with the design team, and I sat on the phone with my mom, and we sat there and we designed that sneaker. So nobody's gonna take that away from me.
Seems like this year you've really, like you said, focused on you and the things around you. How do you feel, how important do you feel like that is for artists these days? Like building your brand and everything that goes along with being an artist. It seems like that's been your complete focus this year.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that's been my complete focus from 15, which is the reason why I even feel like, I've been afloat for so long, you know what I'm saying? Because your brand is everything, you know, and I created a brand, so whether you so-called don't know what music I sing, you know, I got style and you can take that away. So I never really understood the definition of what do you do, because if you got style, then what that makes you, stylish or creative. Everybody's an artist in their own way, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I've always branded myself. That's always been a big deal to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know.
Well, moving forward, I mean, a lot of people can't question what you've done musically. I mean, you start, like you said, you started very young. A lot of people, you came on the scene with the Sweet 16, and since then you've done music with Pharrell.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They don't know. I mean, nobody knows what I does. Not only did I just, you know, write for Chris and, you know, work with Beyonce and dance with Jay-Z and do these songs with Kanye, and just I've been a part of epic situations, you know, and epic opportunities for me that I'm so humbled by. But it's just weird that nobody knows. No, I'm being super sarcastic. You know, I'm being super sarcastic, but it's just kind of like, I feel like people just love to hate me, which is a good thing, because I mean, when they stop talking, then that's a problem. However, I know you see the YouTube videos, I know you see the credits, I know I write for some of your favorite artists. I choreograph for all of your favorite artists, you know what I'm saying? I style your favorite artists, and you know, I've done my movies, I've done, you know, my directing thing, you know what I'm saying? I've had my fair share. You don't have to be, see, it's like people, you know, see the glory but don't know the story, you know what I'm saying? And they think that success, it looks like this, when it's really just, and then right there, you feel what I'm saying? Like all of that, all of the scribble scrabble, and people don't see that, you know what I'm saying? And that could be unfair. You don't have to be on a TV screen every 10 minutes to be an achiever, or to be an entrepreneur, or to be great at what you do. Maybe I'm choreographing for people that you might be your favorite artist, you know what I'm saying? I'm writing, like I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether you listen to my music is up to you, but don't say, what do she do? It's either, what does she do, or I'm not a fan of her music, you know what I'm saying? Or da-da-da, but what do you mean, what do I do?
Yeah.
But you all follow me on Instagram and Twitter.
Now, you, like you said, you've choreographed, you dance with. What do you like more, personally, dancing or singing? Or it's just, you love it all?
It's both. Like if I had to choose one, people ask me a question a lot. If I had to choose one, I would probably just stop music and stuff and go to Broadway. Because you get to sing, dance, and act. Yeah, so you get to do all three. Like if it was like, you have to absolutely choose one thing, I would be like, oh, I'm going to Broadway. Because I would get to sing and dance and act at the same time. Because I can't really say which one I love more. Because I enjoy dancing. I came out of her dancing. You know what I'm saying? And singing and acting, I've always been a character. So it's kind of hard to choose which one I like more.
Do you feel like something's holding you back? I mean, I last year I went and saw Stick Fly produced by Alicia Keys. I thought it was amazing. I think you would be absolutely amazing on Broadway. Do you feel like that's something you can squeeze into your schedule, or like you said, it's all over the place?
Right now it's all over the place. Right now, you know, I'm just saying if I had to choose, I would do Broadway. Broadway is definitely later on down the line, but you know, I got some stuff to prove first, you know what I'm saying? Already got to get out people's head. I'm not a rapper. Just to be very clear, I am not a rapper. I'm not a rapper. I'm just a singer that happens to know how to rap and that has the swag to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got bars. I'm definitely not weak, but I'm not a rapper that sings and acts. I'm a singer that acts and choreograph and, you know, different things like that. So.
Okay. Now, let me ask you, what is your top 3 sneaks of all times? You're right back on the sneak. What's your top 3? Why all? I know number 1. Number 1 is the Harlem GLC, dropping February 16th. After that, if you can round it up to 3.
I cannot round it up to 3.
Give me some of your favorites.
Artists who's not about that sneaker life can round it up to 3.
What you trying to tell me?
Then yesterday, was it yesterday when I brung out the flight posits and people just they ain't ready for what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how it has to be like a girl MVP and a boy MVP. It can't be an all around one MVP because it needs to be the kings and one queen. It's not with an S. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that I'm very confident in. I have the sickest female sneaker game in the industry, and that's one thing that nobody could take away from me. You know, I'm very, very passionate about my sneakers.
You heard it here first. You're number 1, definitely.
I mean, do you agree?
Oh, I agree. I follow your Instagram.
I mean, do you agree? Put the camera on him too. Do you agree?
I agree. I follow the Instagram, I follow the Twitter, I see it all.
Cameraman?
I definitely agree.
No, you gotta turn the camera on you too.
I definitely agree.
Y'all better not cut this part out.
Oh, no. Now, let me ask you something else that I've been a huge fan of. Your recreation of the Janet Jackson Rolling Stones cover. What made you do that?
You know what's crazy? Let me tell you about that picture. I'm so upset about that picture because I was working with Lance Gross or whatever, and I had my hair like that, you know, like the whole Janet. It was to do like a Marilyn Monroe kind of shoot or whatever. And how it was supposed to originally be a tribute, but to myself. It wasn't to go out. And, you know, she did that cover when she was 24. That wasn't supposed to be released until my 24th birthday. So it was more like a tribute because, you know, she's my role model, but that wasn't to be put out. And, you know, it was just, the communication was bad, and, you know, it was just a big accident, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no intentions, no bad intentions at all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it was all good, you know, it wasn't tripping. But that wasn't nothing to be like, oh, yeah, I'll put it up, because that wasn't for anybody. That was, the way it happened, we did a whole shoot where it was a Rolling Stone cover, then you had a Pleasure Principle moment, then you had a Nation moment, so I had different time spans of Janet. It was a whole Janet shoot, and that's the one that came out. So when it came out, it looked like I was trying to own her on her own cover, and that was not the case. The case was, you know, I did it was like literally every look down pat, hair, wardrobe, everything. So then once that released, I was just kind of like, it just kind of ruined, you know, my my whole, you know, thing that I had going on. But, you know, I'm thinking about still re-releasing, you know, the rest of the pictures of the Rhythm Nation and the Pleasure Principle, because, you know, my single DUI but Fabulous was based on Pleasure Principle, DUI, and you know, my performance today, I gave a little like tribute to, you know, Michael and Janet, so, you know, that was really good.
I'm glad that picture.
Yeah.
And with that, you know, you become fantasy girl for a lot of young men and women. Is anyone special in Teyana Taylor's life?
Only thing special in my life is trying to get this album done. And, you know, just keeping a great bond and relationship with God, you know what I'm saying? And to just keep working hard at what I do.